Of course, I'm JP. Hi, everybody out there. Today is my closing. A new journey I'm taking on this milestone, selling like 85–90% of my portfolio. I was told coming up from poverty where you can't do this, you can't do that. I had all these different banks and programs where you can't get this loan because of this, because of that. So I said, okay, I'll go back to prayer, put God first, go around it, go aside, go under it, and this. Even with my stumbles. So this was one door closed, others was opening. Right. And I just kept going and going and going with determination. I've been doing it for 20–25 years, but again, it's not that I'm underwater behind taxes. I just want to elevate from going from the ground up to, to buying and flipping. Hi. This is my auntie. This is Miss Briggity.
Hey, everybody. As always, I'm tardy to the party, but I'm here. Hi, how are you? Y'all kept me up all day and night. This is what happens when they keep me up all the time. You just play you.
Oh, thank you. I'm kidding. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because you were so busy.
Well, man,
me and
Monique was back and forth, getting caught up. Home Depot. Okay, talk to JD. He's aware. Whatever towel y'all like, talk to JD or Yaya, and they'll exchange it, but it got to be the same amount. Okay. All right.
Before the magic happens, I just wanted to show y'all just a little bit. Closing day, another one down, 13 weeks.
It was actually meant for you because we had one. You ain't talking about the one vessel. You talking about the whole portfolio, and it fell through. So before the actual
that's right. That was the first set of people.
We had a guy. He wanted to buy everything, but he came in like 4.1. I'm like, no. Bottom line is 4.5. So that deal went out the window.
Yeah.
Then we had another cash buyer, and the day before we closed, it went down. And then so it was meant for you. It definitely was meant for you. You want to run everything under your LLC, your EIN number, the vehicle, the cars you buy, the gas, the food, everything under that LLC, write-offs and everything, cars, everything, phones, everything under that LLC. That's just for me.
Thank you.
No problem.
Send me all of that stuff to look over, but because attorney, like, not everywhere do we need attorneys. So like when I do this in Georgia, I don't need attorneys. When I do this in Sangamon County, we don't need attorneys. So they send it to me usually, but this time they send it out to the attorney, so I didn't really see it. That's all this other statement.
Inside.
This is Carl calling me now as well. So the attorney is calling me, guys. I gotta end this live. Just a second, the attorney's calling. I gotta come back, okay? Hey, I'm so sorry. I was recording live and I ended your call. Sorry about that. Oh, he's next to me. I don't know that that's what he said he was doing. Hold on one second. He said Joel called him and said you were bringing a check to the closing table to give to them for the rents and stuff.
I gotta wait till my money
I
get
just
wired.
need your signature on this one. You go check outside of closing? You're gonna write a personal check to
Yeah.
them? Okay, alrighty.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
What we're doing here and what we're talking about, so usually in a deal from a buyer and a seller, I usually can give a credit for security deposits. Just for some reason we wasn't able to, so we're just gonna do our own personal side agreement, on this matter to kind of keep the deal going. And that's what we're doing here, to where she's going to get her security deposits in good faith, and that's what we're doing here.
So actually I'm in the middle, I'm not even on one side. Usually when you come in, you sit by your client.
Yeah.
It's all kind of in the middle on this one. It felt good, honestly. I know a lot of people shy away from dual agency, right? Because you want to make sure that you're giving both sides the same amount of attention, you want to be, make sure you're not oversharing things that you're not supposed to share with the other party. So people just shy away from it. But for me, I honestly enjoy it because it gives me a chance to let my expertise show, like I can represent him and keep his stuff confidential. I know I can represent you all. Like I used to run a physician's practice and all of that is about HIPAA and privacy and all of that, and so I like it, honestly. It was a lot more work, of course, because I got to make sure that all your things are taken care of. Like, I'm on the phone with your attorney a second ago. I got to talk to his attorney. I got to
So
talk to
excuse me, I got a
him.
question. It's
Might have an
it's
answer.
off the record. So if I feel like you lean more to her side than my side, who can I talk to about that?
Your attorney. No, but for real.
Just kidding.
No, that does happen though, because sometimes people, let's just say they were my friends, you know, this is truly strangers, you know, but if it was my friends, I could do that. And so that's why people steer away from it, because our license is on the line in everything we do. And so if it looked like I was favoring you more, like when the negotiation process comes, that's usually the big part, right? Because I'm trying to get you, to pay as less money as possible, but I'm also trying to save him money. And so that piece of things could get complicated, but I think as long as we're transparent on what we're doing and we're working to the good overall, it comes out fine. So, but in actuality, if I was misrepresenting myself or you didn't feel it was fair, you actually could report me to the Real Estate Association.
Last name is incorrect. It's CA.
Don't worry, I hate putting my numbers on
So I'm making sure everybody eat on this deal a little bit.
I know, right?
Pat
That's for
myself
sure.
on the back.
All right, so we're all set on your side. I'm gonna
Thank
run
you.
back out and do copies.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
That's why your videos are warranted. You get all day to do these things.
Thank you for all your help.
Of course.
Smile.
Thanks. The buyers are all done. They're on their way. They got their keys. They're gonna go check out their tenant. So this is an investment transaction. And in this transaction, I had the buyers who are first-time investors in a multi-unit, and then I had the seller who has several properties. Man, I don't know, like 50 or plus doors. And so you didn't see things going on inside of the closing, but what was happening was this was their first time meeting at the table, so they got to exchange information. They exchanged contractor information, went over the tenants a little bit more, just kind of, now it's a new family. Every time I do a transaction, my clients become my family, as well as if it's an investment opportunity, even the tenants sometimes. We all develop this long-term relationship. And so in the midst, that's the stuff you miss. That's behind the scenes. But when it's all said and done, the keys get exchanged, new beginnings happen, and yeah. So you'll catch some more later when we get done, but yeah, gotta go.
So this key, this is a master key. This goes to every door in the building. This is to your cylinder. Like if you ever want to take the cylinder out and replace one. This is, it got a C on here. And this is the upstairs apartment. This is another master key.